you feel that your income is stuck at a certain amount and you feel that there's a ceiling that's keeping you from making more money? In today's video, I'll cover 8 reasons why that is happening to you. So, most people think that the reason their income is at a ceiling is because of the market, because of the strategy, because of the economy. But none of those are the reasons. The reason you are stuck at a certain amount of money, it is your due to your identity that you have, and your identity will keep you from earning a lot more money. It will create a ceiling for you because you will never out earn your identity. So let me cover 8 ways your identity keeps you from earning more money. The first one, you see yourself as a doer and you want to do everything because you feel that you're the only one that can do everything perfectly. If you're that person, then know that you will not be able to escape the ceiling for your income because there's only so much you can do because your time is limited. So if you feel that you have to do everything to uphold the current lifestyle, then you will not be able to escape the ceiling. So the more you can see where you can apply automation systems, you can use tools to help you, and where can you eliminate the tasks that are not necessary, the better it is. Perhaps you should examine your day and see how many things you're doing that are not benefiting you to figure out what you can eliminate and not do anymore. The next one is you identify with working hard. So know that you don't have to work hard to make more money. You can leverage technology, you can leverage your money and hire someone to help you. You can leverage your time, leverage your money, leverage technology so that you can do more work without working harder, because your income is not related to the amount of effort. You can earn money if you are earning money from a purposeful business that's making an impact, that is making a difference, that's bettering lives, that's aligned to your purpose. And you can earn that. You can earn a lot more with ease and with flow and with guidance from your creator. The next one is you still tie your worth to your performance. Know that your value is not related to what you do and what you perform, because who you are is way more powerful than what you're doing. So know that your identity is that you're a soul with a body that's here to fulfill a purpose, and you have been perfectly created to fulfill that purpose. So know that your worth is not tied into your performance, because you are an individualized expression of your creator that's here to fulfill a purpose. You are a powerful soul. So don't let your worth be tied to your performance. The next one is you identify as responsible for everyone's outcome. Know that when you do that, you limit your own expansion and you're not responsible for everybody's outcome. Everybody has a role to play towards the outcome. So let those people fulfill their outcomes. You can guide them as a leader if you're a leader, and not feel responsible for everybody's outcome. You are responsible for the processes, for the systems, for the tools, for the leverage, for hiring other people. That you're responsible for, but you're not responsible for the outcome. The outcome is never 100% in your hands. The next one is you see visibility as exposure instead of leadership. Know that your income requires you to be influential. So the more people you serve, the more people you add value and influence, the more income you'll get, the more impact you can make. So know that you have to be influential leader in order for you to make more money. The next one is you identify with being appreciated more than being paid. We live in a world where we do need the money. So know that income and impact are not opposite. The more money you can make, the more impact you can make. You can do a lot of good with the money, which is unlimited. Your time is limited. There's only so much of it you can serve with, but money is not limited. So if you're adding value, you're solving other people's problems, you're helping them, then you deserve to make the money. The next one is you see money as something to earn, not steward. And when you see yourself as a steward of your creator, abundance will be attracted to you because you will use the money, steward it into areas where it's needed. And there will be no limit as to how much you'll get, and there's no limit to how much you can give. So all these resources will be attracted to you because you're showing your creator that you can handle the money and you can steward it toward the right places. So see money as something you steward, not as something you earn. The next one is you identify with the version of you that created the current income, but you will always be expanding and become a new version of yourself. And that is good for you because the more you grow, the more you expand, the more you connect, the more you align to your creator, to your purposeful path, the more impact you can make and you can serve in a bigger and better way. So know that a new version of you can make even more impact, can earn even more money. So always continue to grow. I hope you found these 8 things helpful. Let me quickly cover them again. Number 1, you see yourself as a doer and start instead figuring out what you don't need to do anymore. You don't have to do everything because it can lead to burnout. The next one is you identify with working hard. Know that you can work with ease and flow if you align to your path. The next one is you still tie your worth to your performance. Know that who you are is much, much bigger than your performance. You identify as responsible for everyone's outcome. Know that you're not responsible for everyone's outcome. You can be responsible for the process, for the systems. The next one is you see visibility as exposure instead of leadership. Know that income requires influence. So you will have to influence people to make more money. The next one is you identify with being appreciated more than being paid. It's good to be paid because income and impact are not opposite. The more you make, the more you can impact. The next one is you see money as something to earn, not steward. Know that when you steward the money that's being given to you, you attract resources and more money so that you can make a bigger and less impact with the money. The next one is you identify with version of you that created current income. Know that expansions require you to welcome a new version of you so you can serve in a bigger and better way. So I hope you found these 8 things enlightening. If you want to move beyond the ceiling that you feel as far as your income is concerned, I hope you make all the money and you do a whole lot of good with it. I believe in you. I'm sending you love. Thank you for watching.